This Saudi prince, I mean conman, was so audacious, he made your average scam artist look like a kid selling lemonade. Would you guys buy into this? Picture this, it's the late 90s and Anthony Gignac, a scrappy little hustler from Michigan with a chip on his shoulder and a dream in his heart, decides he's tired of being a nobody. He was born in Colombia and adopted by an American family, but like all us commoners, Anthony wasn't exactly dealt a royal flush in life. Instead of, say, getting a job or learning a trade, he thought, why earn a living when I can just be a Saudi prince? Yes, you heard that right. This guy didn't just want to fake it till he made it. He wanted to fake it till he owned a yacht and a private jet and Ferraris, maybe a few gold mines. You get the drift. So Anthony, with the all subtlety of the sledgehammer, reinvents himself as Prince Khalid ibn Al Saud, a supposed member of a Saudi royal family. Now you'd think pulling off a scam this bold would require meticulous planning. Fake passports, impeccable accent, a backstory tighter than a drum. Nope. Anthony's toolkit, a thrift store rope, a burner phone, and the kind of confidence that could convince a fish it's a bird. He starts small, checking into fancy hotels like the Ritz-Carlton, flashing a dazzling smile and dropping vague hints about oil money. The staff, dazzled by his swagger and probably his generous tips, don't ask too many questions. Free sweets, gourmet meals, the works. Anthony's living the dream, one complimentary drink at a time, but here's where it gets juicy. This guy doesn't stop at freeloading. Oh no, he's got ambition. Greedy, shiny, diamond encrusted ambition. By the early 2000s, he's schmoozing with real estate moguls, car dealers, and anyone with a fat wallet and a gullible streak. He convinces a Miami car dealership to hand over a $200,000 Bentley because princes don't carry cash. He persuades a jeweler to loan him a $50,000 diamond ring. Because what's a royal without some bling? And the best part, people buy it. They're so blinded by the idea of rubbing elbows with royalty that they don't notice his Saudi accent sounds more like a guy from Detroit who's watched too many Aladdin reruns. Now let's pause for a sarcastic slow clap. Anthony's not just conning random schmucks. He's got the FBI on speed dial and not in a good way. By 2006, his princely antics have landed him in hot water. He's arrested for fraud. And you'd think that'd be the end of it, right? A sensible dude might lay low, maybe get a job at a gas station, repent for their sins. But Anthony? No. Prison's just a timeout for this guy. He's out by 2010 and guess what? He's back at it. Because why abandon a perfectly good grift when you've got a face that screams trust me and a rap sheet that says don't. He even was bailed from jail by a slick attorney who fell for his princely story. Fresh out, he struts into a bank, probably still smelling like the Connie lockup, and somehow convinces them to hand over a credit card with a $200 million limit. Yeah, you heard that right. 200 million, because apparently banks just toss around monopoly money to ex-cons now. Gotta admire the hustle though. Most of us can't even get approved for $500 limit without a co-signer. This time he levels up. He sets his sights on something bigger than a Bentley. Way bigger. Then there's Jeffrey Sofer, billionaire owner of a luxury hotel in Miami. Anthony is still rocking the Prince Khalid gig. Besides, he's going to convince Sofer to sell him a stake in the hotel for 440 million. That's right. Million. He's got fake diplomatic immunity letters, forged bank statements, and a team of lackeys he's roped into the scam. Because every good con needs a posse. He wines and dines Sofer's crew, rents private jets, and even throws in a few royal decrees for flair. The man's commitment to the bid is almost admirable, if it weren't so completely bonkers. For a hot minute it works. Sofer's team bites, wiring 50,000 here, 100,000 there, all while Anthony's lounging in a penthouse, probably sipping a pina colada and laughing at how easy this is. But here's the kicker. He got sloppy. One of his associates accidentally sends an email from a Gmail account. Prince Khalid 69 or something equally ridiculous. Then he decides to order and chow down on a pork chop. Probably not something a Saudi prince would do. And the jig is up. The fifth swooping again in 2017, and this time they're not playing. Anthony was charged with wire fraud, identity theft, and impersonating a foreign official. He pleads guilty in 2019, and a judge slaps him with an 18-year sentence, basically saying, "Sit down, Your Highness." So I guess what we should learn from Anthony is that if you're going to scam, at least pick a less obvious Gmail handle, and don't stuff your face with pork chops when pretending to be Saudi royalty. And while he's cooling his heels in a federal pen, you've got to hand it to him. For nobody from Michigan, he sure made one heck of a splash. Too bad, the only crown he's wearing now is the one he made out of toilet paper in Cell Block D. What do you guys think? Was the pork chop worth it?